Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Marketing 101 for Chiropractors. If you've been working with Facebook ads for the last few months or even years, and you're like, man, I feel like these things are just not working anymore, or I feel like I've never really gotten a grasp on Facebook ads, it's probably because you've missed something this entire time, even though Dr. D has been saying it for 5 years. You just don't listen. That's okay. But here we are. This podcast is going to hit home. And folks, there's something amazing that's happened. I'm not a politic left or right. This is my first time ever being able to vote in the United States. Super exciting. And I was joking on my social media before the election results. I'm like, I voted, and it's my first time, and I filled out all the things and the local county things, and I hope I get an A on the test. It was a joke. How I'm going to see how does it work, fellow Americans? Does it get posted the next morning? Is there a bulletin board? Can I look to see if I got an A? Well, long story short, I did get an A. Everything I voted for happened. So that's amazing. That's pretty cool. So I got an A. I hope you guys got an A or are happy with the results. It doesn't matter. But these results that just happened are going to catapult the economy in 2026 back to where it was in 2017. Now, guaranteed. Now, the point of this video is that here I am, November 2024, telling you this. And if you take action and just be consistent over the next 6 to 12 months, you're going to be so far ahead of the curve in 2026. Money is going to rain on you. And all you need to do is get the biggest buckets you possibly can, catch it all for 3 years, and do well with it, because it's going to change again. Okay. It's just the way economy works. It cycles up and down, but this time it's so predictable because this is a very uncharacteristic way of going with one president for 4 years, another one for 4 years, and then getting the same one back. It's almost like, oh, we know what's going to happen. Usually it's always changing. So that's a very different political landscape, which we can almost predict on what's going to happen. Stop with the politics, go back to Marketing 101. And this is going to be called awareness campaigns. You need to be running awareness all the time. We're going to get into this. Awareness, when it comes to brands and your business, is about making people in your community know that you exist, to tell them what you offer and why you're worth visiting. Think that's important? It is. For chiropractors, this awareness is key, because if people don't know about your services, they can't choose you as their chiropractor. Awareness builds familiarity and trust. People are more likely to go to someone that they feel that they know rather than a stranger. Awareness campaigns on social media are like introducing yourself and starting a conversation with your community. These campaigns don't ask for an appointment right away. They focus on educating, sharing helpful tips, and showing the benefits of chiropractic care. By sharing engaging posts, informative videos, and even patient success stories, you're creating valuable impressions that make people remember you when you or they are someone they know needs some type of care. So we're going to dive into awareness campaigns. When you follow up awareness campaigns with ads, it's like talking to a warm audience instead of a cold one. People who have seen your content before are more likely to trust your message and click on your ad because they're already familiar with your brand. This is where many of us have been going wrong, is that we just dive into Facebook ads with no warm audience. We're showing cold audiences, and then you say, these leads suck. Yes, the leads are going to suck. If you have a sucky lead problem, you have to have a very, very solid and good conversion system, which again, we don't. If you have good lead system, then even a mediocre conversion system goes great. But imagine building a great conversion system, systems and procedures in your office and on your team that convert at a high frequency, plus warm Facebook ads. Get the buckets ready for 2025 and 2026. I'm telling you, but you have to do it now. People who have seen your content before are more likely to trust your message. This increases the effectiveness of your ads, often lowering your ad costs and improving conversion rates because people are responding to someone they recognize. In short, awareness primes your audience so that they're ready to take action when they see your ads. Sounds good? Sounds great. So if you have some Facebook ad experience. This podcast is going to resonate with you and you're going to get a little excited about what to do next. If you don't run your own ads and you don't listen to this so that whoever runs them, you can nudge them. And 9 out of 10 of you won't get the results because those people won't run the ads for you and you won't know how to direct them. It's okay. That's where you call me and I help you on a short basis. Did you know I do that? I do that. You call Enrico D, you go to info at Enrico D, say, I need help, doc. And just like you, I'm in the trenches running my business and I take time in the evenings and I help you set up robust marketing systems in the background that you own and operate on your team so that when your team needs to do something, they know how to do it. In-house marketing. You can always hire external marketing. So that's where you go to info at enricod.com and you just send me a message. Or if you know me on Facebook, just message me. Some of you have my cell phone number, for Pete's sake. Text me. There you go. And we help you with this stuff. But in the meantime, this is what we will do for you. And you got to create the content. So first step is content. Create short form videos of why, how, and what you do in your office. Now, some people have a hard time grappling this. The why is the why in your heart, the mission in your heart of what you do, why you do what you do. Make sense? So you guys should have a mission and a vision statement. We talked about this in the past. The mission is the big mission to serve people, to help them live healthier lives. So why do you do all that stuff? Why do you eat healthy? Why do you meal prep? Why do you eat the foods that you eat? Why do you exercise? Why do you have pets? Why do you have kids? What do you do with your kids? Why do you play instruments? Why did you go to chiropractic school? Why did you go to school? Why did you grow up where you grew up? These are the things that capture your audience. You have to build these types of videos. Shoot 2, 3, 4 of these types of videos. Why videos? Why? In front of a camera can be 2 minutes, can be 9 minutes. It doesn't matter how long they are. You want to shoot these videos. Keep in mind that when you upload this video into Facebook to create a campaign, you're going to create a text ad copy. So you're going to say, hey, Pittsburgh, I'm Dr. Enrico, and this is why I meal prep everything that I do each week so that I can stay in tune with a balanced diet. That's it. For more information about nutrition and health, click here and learn more about us at ABC Chiropractic here in Pittsburgh. That's the text. Maybe a click to call or a click to visit our website. That's it. But the video now is diving into that so they don't even have to read the text. So in the video, you're meal prepping in your kitchen, and that's the video. These are your 3 favorite meals. These are your 2 favorite lunches and your favorite snack that you mainly eat during the week. You eat it like for 5 out of the 21 meals that you eat all week. 5 of them are this, whatever it is, just giving you ideas, why you walk your dogs, why you do this, whatever you do that. Shoot 2 or 3 of those videos. Those are your why videos. Then you go into the how videos. How do you do what you do? How, not what you do. How do you do it? How are you doing all this? We use activators, integrators, stimulators, arthrostims, clickers, poppers, zappers, all this stuff that you do. How do you do it? How do you detect a subluxation? How do you find them? How do you know someone has inflammation? How do you know that they need ice rather than heat, or heat versus ice? How do you do what you do? What is we use a scanner, we use thermography, we use this, we use that, whatever we use. Whatever, guys, I don't have to tell you this stuff. That's the how. The what is, what do you do? You adjust the spine. You adjust the joints. You use cold laser on inflammation. You use rehab to help motility. You use functional movement to whatever it is. Those ones you can talk about all day. I know you can. It's the why that wraps people up. It's the why is the uncomfortable. It's putting yourself out there and making yourself feel real, when really we've been taught in not marketing, but branding, is that we have to be polished. The Disney experience, the logo, the shininess, the cleansiness. Yes, those things are all important, but we forget about the why. Why? We want to make magic real. That's the why for Disney, right? And for us, it's we want to make health real. We want to make wellness real. And then you got to walk the walk and talk the talk. But people are interested. If you play an instrument, if you speak a different language, if you do, that's what makes you very unique. That's your why videos. You create this content, you post it to your Facebook page, your business Facebook page, and your personal professional page. You should have a Dr. Enrico page, not profile, page where you post all this stuff too. You should be really spending most of your time posting to that rather than your profile. Your profile doesn't do anything for you business wise. You can't schedule posts, you can't schedule reels, you can't do anything on a profile. On a pages, that's where you can use your Meta business suite on the back end and make life a lot easier, or third party apps can make things a lot easier that way too. So that's why we want to do that. Then you're creating multiple streams of pages that will funnel into the same audience, and you exponentially grow the audience quickly. So those of you with associates, they all have a business or a personal page. So, God damn it. They all have a professional page, Erase that. Professional page. They all have a professional page. That's a Facebook page that they all create. And that's where they should be posting a lot of their stuff. That's how you do this properly. So now you have these videos. You've got like 8, 9, 12. I don't care how many you have. You have videos. You're ready to use 4 or 5 of them in your first campaign. So you go into Facebook Ads Manager, you create a campaign, brand new, hit the green button, create a new campaign. You look under awareness, you click the awareness button, you follow the prompts, leave them the way they are. You set the budget to $1 a day or $2 a day or whatever one. The more you spend, the more it reaches people. I like the $1 a day because you guys are gonna be like, for $7 a week, I'm in. Let's do this, right? It's so easy. You do it. And then all you do is you keep track of the data. So all you need to look at is video playthrough rate, video views, and the most important, frequency. Once this frequency starts to elapse and go over 2.0, it's time to turn off that ad and turn on the next one in your sequence. So when you create this campaign, you create the ad set. So you're targeting, 10 miles around your office or whatever you normally do, wherever you want to target with awareness. Awareness can be a little bit more broad. You can go 15, 19 miles around your office, whatever you want for awareness campaigns. Then you start building, and Meta starts building this audience based on it. You have these 5 video ads all ready to go. You turn off 4 of them and you turn on number 1. Number 1 runs. By the time it gets to 2.0, it might be in 7 days, 14 days, doesn't matter. It may run for 2 weeks and then hit 2.2. And you're like, oh, got it. Got to turn this off. And Enrico says, turn on number 2. Why video number 2 goes out. And now it's running out. It's overlapping with the previous audience because Meta's like, oh, these are people that like it. We're going to find similar people like them. Bingo. Nice. They start doing it. That may run another 2 weeks, maybe 1 week. Once it hits over 2.0, you turn that one off and you turn the third video on. So now you've got this campaign that's running for 4, 6, 9, 11 weeks of audiences, maybe longer. And you're building this audience in the background. Why wouldn't you spend $2 a day or $5 a day? I mean, the more you spend, the faster you build this. I wouldn't recommend more than 5, honestly. That's the data just shows this is good for that small of a radius. If you're doing like a national thing or a state thing for like a virtual practice, you might want to do more. But there you go. That's an awareness campaign. If you don't have the Facebook 101 course, it's $99. I just updated a few of the videos on there to catch it up to the end of 2024 and make it look, because they always change the interface on Facebook. Always looks a little different. So my video from 2022 looks different, but we've updated a few of those videos with this stuff, but all the principles are there. It's $99. Go to info@enricod.com, go to the Facebook course, buy it for $99. You put in your email and a password, and then you get access to everything, all the videos. That's how we do that. And then if you ever need me, that's what I do. I only accept a couple clients a month because I can only help so many a month. And no one else knows what I know the way I do it inside of a practice and in-house digital marketing, right? Everyone else looks at it from the outside in. I look from it from above down, inside out. Come on, folks. Can't beat that stuff. If you need help, I'm here for you. Enjoy your week. Keep doing what you guys do. Without you, man, how are we going to make America healthy again? You're the front line of this. I'm going to start getting loud in 2025 about how chiropractors have been at the forefront of all this stuff that they're talking about now. Now they just talk about everything. Food dyes, chemicals, over-vaccinating. I'm like, we've been yelling this for 100 years. And now you guys outside the profession get to sit on podcasts with Joe Rogan and talk about how health, all these things matter. We've been saying this. Get loud. This is where awareness comes out. People are going to resonate with you more than ever before. The previous generations of chiropractors are envious of what we got going on, except maybe the insurance thing, but of what we going on moving forward. So get proud, get loud on this. It's going to be really cool stuff moving forward. And if you implement this, just this video, just this podcast, if you listen to this today, you're already ahead of the curve. Share it with your colleagues. Send the like button, share this, like this, subscribe to the channel. The more chiropractors that listen, I think the better. I'm giving great information here that can only help people move forward. And you can do this yourself. You don't even have to pay me or anyone to do this stuff. You have access to all this stuff. Keep doing it. Reach out to me if you need anything. Have a great